Alright, we're about to begin the second round. I need to test to see if my microphone works. I am down a device today, which means we're going to have to be a little bit more flexible here with two devices, because normally I use a third device for searching things up on Discord or whatever not, as well as Snap calls. We are missing that device because I accidentally left it at the other house. So yeah, the window of getting that back is a 7-day period. It can happen. It can happen tomorrow. It could happen tonight. It could happen all the way next Sunday. However, it's not gonna. It's gonna be on Sunday, at the latest next week, when I get it back. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this series started. If it works. Alright, I'm just gonna keep trying. There we go. Okay, so this is obviously a soft lock. If it's loud, it's broken. Okay, it's quiet. Turn off remote. And turn it back on. There we turn it back on. So we got a I hope the servers aren't shut down again. Alright, I gotta sign out in order for it to work. Give us a second. I'm gonna have to reboot the entire gonna have to reboot Rocket League simply because I cannot frickin' series. For frick's sakes, it's Women's Wine tomorrow. I got it back on the screen I wanted it on. Alright, console's on. Let's go sign into my account. This doesn't work. It works now. Alright. For some reason, remote play is having issues. So we are going to restart stream and check. Alright, I restarted the stream. I couldn't get my. I am now streaming at 1 megabyte per second rather than 10, so it's 10 times less data. All right, let me It says that it's working, but it doesn't. Oh, it's working. Never mind. All right, let me see if my mic still works. All right, we are ready to begin today's series. I apologize for all of that. For the last 15 minutes, we've been trying to figure this out, and we successfully did. I apologize if the screen is dark. I know it's dark, but it's better than nothing. Serbia versus Denmark is today's series. Best of 7. Let's start. All right, I can close this now. I don't need it no more. All right, here we go. Welcome to the second round of the July season between Serbia, who are playing in red, and Denmark, who are playing in white. The winner of this series will move on. Will be the 5th team to move on to the semifinals. I thought we were going to have to postpone this game, but it looks like we don't have to. All right, so this is the 5th series of round 2, and also the 21st series of the entire season. Both teams are going to try to move on to the quarterfinals, and the one these guys will be moving on to will be the 3rd game of the quarterfinals. Their opponent is not going to be determined until tomorrow. Okay, so they're going to... So no one's scored yet. Last night was our first series sweep of the season. Oh, they're both teams are making pretty good shots, but the other team is just great on defense as well. It's just it's like a five-star offense and defense for both teams. It's like, as at least in this game, at least. Because they make a good shot that's accurate, and then it just gets saved. Or just defended pretty well. Ooh, that's going in. Denmark scores first. It's 1-0 for Denmark. Goal scored again. It's 1-1. And now we kick off the scoring. And that's a goal. Denmark isn't back in the lead again. It's 2-1. And this game might be over. Unless if Serbia finds a way to score another goal. And game. 3-1 to Denmark. And Denmark has won game 1 of the series. 3 wins away from moving on to the quarterfinals, and they will move on to quarterfinals 3 if they win. Quarterfinals 3 is basically the third game of the quarterfinals. That game is set to take place on July 27th. All right, the score is still 0-0. Never mind. Two 0 and it looks like Denmark's cooking right now in game 2 as well. They've won the first game. And now they are currently leading by 2. Here's a chance for Serbia. Saved by their own team. I don't know why Serbia messed their own chances of scoring up, but it's a sigh of relief if you're from Denmark. Oh boy. Three 0. That might be game over. Oh, here's another chance to score. However, there's like 15 seconds left in game 2. We are going to have a 2-0 series lead at the end of game 2. Denmark is winning this series now by 2 games to nothing. Serbia's going to try to find a way to win game 3, certainly. We'll see what happens. It's definitely been a one-sided series so far. As we move on to game 3. The third game of the series will certainly be the game Serbia about to score right now, and no, I thought they were going to score there. And that's a goal scored immediately for Denmark, and they are leading the game so far 1-0. And the series continues to be one-sided in Game 3, as Denmark now has a lead already. Could be two. Could be two. It is going to be two. 2-goal lead for Denmark in not even 2 minutes. And Serbia's still struggling on defense here, and they're going to have to find a way to win 4 games if they want to stay alive. They scored as Serbia finds a way to score. 1-2 is the score now, as the second round continues to unfold. The main question is, which franchise is moving on to the third round? Is it going to be Team Denmark or Team Serbia? All right, here's a chance now, and Serbia ties it up. Good job from Serbia. They found the opportunity to tie this game, and now they're back into this game. They also won the face-off here and have control of the ball. Set up, chance, cleared out partially. Full clear as possible. They almost got the rolling setup. They will get a new setup, but it's cleared out by the goalie. Headed back the other direction. Kept in, kept and hit out. Here's a chance. Scores! And Denmark is going to take a 3-2 lead in Game 3. And there's 1:52 left, so there's still enough time for something to happen. As I stand, and exactly what happens is something happens, and it is 3-3, tie game again. All right, so Denmark is working with the ball now. Right near Serbia's net. Will they shoot it in? No, they won't. It's going to be taken down. And the ball will be cleared. Denmark's back on defense. Set up chance here. Will they do it? Shot. Deflected, second shot, scores. 4-3 is the score now. Except Serbia is the one in the lead now. And this one is going to be close. As now Denmark is the team that's got to try to find a way to score. Here's a chance now. Serbia almost cleared the ball, but it was kept in. Caveman's trying to dribble it now. They got the clear. However, the ball is now going to be cleared the other way. Shot. Scores. With just 35 seconds left, Denmark ties the game back up. 4-4. Ooh, this one must be... This face-off setup was interesting. It spawns right in scoring range.
Were you here this entire time?
I was up here.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
When you're done, you need to end your live stream and come to my room.
Okay. It looks like we are in overtime now.
Mommy's coming. Where are you?
All right, so we are in overtime. Whoever scores first wins. That might be Serbia, and it is. Series sweep is called off. Serbia wins game 3, and now the series is 2-1 for Denmark, as Serbia has won a game to try to catch up in the series. There will be a game 5. This is the 20th series to go to Game 5 this season. We've only had one series go to just 4 games, and that was yesterday's series, as Germany got swept by Guyana. Scores on the face-off, and Serbia lead 1-0. And now Serbia's going to try to build some opportunities to try to score. They are in the lead. And, ooh, contested net area here. They keep it in play and clear it out. All right. Offense is firing up for Denmark. They're going to try to score here because they are losing right now in game 4 in what could have been a series winning game. And they score, and it is tied up. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go. And the game is tied. Still 1-1.
Can you pause your stream and come here? This is important.
All right. Alright.
It's not his own kids. I can tell you that.
2-1 is this game now. Denmark just scored, by the way, as soon as we resumed. I guess that was the worst time to pause, wasn't it? Sorry, chat. But it was important. All right, it's 3-1 now. Denmark's got the lead. It is a 2-goal lead, exactly. It's exactly what Denmark is looking for towards the middle of the series. What is the time? There is a chance that I might have to delay the Roblox stream. We're actually going to do an karting league stream because we did a regular Roblox stream on Sunday, so we're going to do Monday stream as a as our special stream for the week. I did recently post a couple videos or so, but I feel like we need more. Or because I haven't posted in forever. I mean, I have one more that that needs to finish uploading, which is Karting League episode 14. So if I go live with episode 15 without 14 being uploaded, then that would be why. Because it wouldn't have uploaded yet. It takes forever to upload videos at 1080p at 60 frames per second. You don't understand. It takes so much longer than if you were to even upload it at the same resolution, only at 30p. It takes twice as long to upload a video at 1080p at 60 frames per second than it does at 1080p 30 frames. Because that's how that works. It's how YouTube works. Video sizes determine how long uploads take. Some take longer than others. Some of them are very short. All right, so Serbia has the lead here in Game 5. Serbia needs to win on out if they want to move on because they have already lost 3 games. They cannot afford another one. If they lose again, they are out of the tournament and will have to wait until a different season I could pull up the Discord on my other device, but all right. It's 2-0 Serbia. Serbia's trying to look alive here. They're down 2-1. Or no, they're down 3-1. They need this win, as well as 2 more after this, to advance to the quarterfinals on July 27th. If they can get that, then they will move on to the next round. However, if they fail even just one game, they will lose. And looks like Denmark just scored a game tying goal, and it's 2-2. That's a goal. Good goal from Serbia. 3-2. We could be going to a game 6 soon if they win this game. It is 21:53, so that means we're running out of time. If this series ends here, then we can do a stream at 2200, as Denmark did just score. Oh, here's a goal from Serbia. They scored 4-3. As if this series does not end by 2200, we will have to delay this stream to 2300 for Roblox. I'm speaking in military time. If you wanted an AM PM, that's 11 PM Eastern time. Scores 5-3. Game over. We will have a game 6, guys. Serbia's trying to look alive, as they don't want to go home just yet. All right, so Serbia has won game 5, and we will have a game 6 now. Serbia wins again. We go to game 7, which has not happened a lot this round. It happened a lot in the first round, but yeah, it happened like at least 10 times in round 1. And I'm not exaggerating. That's the exact number of times it's happened. However, here in this season, I think this would only be the second one, if it does. There is less series, as there's only 8 second round series rather than 16. Ooh, Serbia almost scored there. Serbia needs to win on out if they want to move on. And if you're Denmark, you need to solidify your defenses because you cannot try to pull off a 2023 Boston Bruins because that is not a great title to have. Well, this is the second round, so it's completely different. This would be what would that be equivalent to? It would be the equivalent of the Toronto Maple Leafs losing in round 2. Because I believe Denmark played last season, right? And lost in round 1. Never made it to the second round till this season. Well, same with Serbia. But Serbia, this is their first season in the lineup. As I believe this is Denmark's second season. Their first season wasn't that successful. No, not in. Second chance is not going in. Third chance will. Scores 1-0. Serbia scores first, and they're in the lead. And things are looking quite grim for Denmark as they have lost 2 games already. They've lost Game 3, and now they've also lost Game 5. And if they don't solidify their defense now and fire up their offense, they could lose Game 6 as well. And we will. That's a score! 2-0, and now the odds of going to Game 7 are going up even higher. There is a 4-7 chance that Denmark will win this series as of right now. So the odds are still in Denmark's favor, but that's quickly diminishing. Well, really, the real odds actually are somewhere around the 60s range. But if Denmark loses this game, that will drop to 50%. Okay, so the actual odds of Denmark winning this series, well, actually, they did just score there, is around 70%. Here's a chance, misses wide. Serbia almost scored there. So the odds of the series right now is 70% for Denmark. Scores, tie game, and now the odds go up to 75%. It is 21:59. It looks like since there's more than 1 minute left in the game, we are not going to do the stream until 2300 now. Scores! Odds of Denmark winning the series now skyrocket to a whopping 80% now. They could win it here and send themselves to the quarterfinals in their second season. Here's a scoring chance for a last effort for Serbia. They will need a goal within 1 minute or they're going home. Here's a chance now. Scores! Odds for Denmark winning the series now drop to 75%. Game is tied. Serbia needs the next goal to win the game and continue the series, and Denmark can win the series off of this game. Here's a shot. Scores! Right at the buzzer. Serbia send it to Game 7. We're going to have a Game 7, and the odds are now 50-50 once again for both teams. Serbia are coming back. That is their second victory in a row, and now this could be the very definition of the Panthers versus Toronto Maple Leafs of 2023. Now both teams are on the lifeline now. It's not just one. This isn't an elimination game anymore. It's a double elimination game, meaning whoever loses is going home. Whoever wins moves on to round 2. Serbia are making a comeback of their lives. They've done this before in round 1, and they are not afraid to do it again in round 2. Here's a shot. Here's a chance. Scores! Serbia score first in Game 7. And they're in the lead, and we could very well see Serbia advance to the second round despite the odds of being as low as 25% last game. They were down by 1 in the final minute, and now they've tied the game in Game 6 to win, and then win at the buzzer with 2 unanswered goals at that game. And that is why we're here in Game 7. And now Serbia's got the lead in that as well. Serbia's going to come and finish what they've started against Denmark in this series comeback. And that is only if they will defend properly. Here's a chance. Denied. Very close to scoring. That was a great scoring opportunity. Ball's going to skyrocket. This is going to create a setup here. Off the wall. Chance. Shoots. Saved. Beast with a second chance. In the air. Shoots. Scores! Serbia's up by 2. The Serbians have came back to life from being the dead of the sea. They were down 1-2 games this entire series. Now the series is tied. And now they have a chance to win the series here in Game 7. Chance for Denmark to score here. No, they will not get that goal. Solid defense has proven to be very effective for Serbia. Shot! Barely missed it. That was almost 3-0. It can still very well be 3-0. However, it's more likely we're going to have a 2-1 score. Here's a chance now. Shoots it high. Here's a second opportunity. They are going to clear it. Here's a setup for Boomer. He's going to try to control the ball. It's not going to get very far. They lost all the momentum they've had for this attack. Shot! Scores! It's 3-0. Serbia's up by 3 now in Game 7. This is a comeback of a lifetime for Serbians. Here's a chance for 4-0. Can they make it 4? They've made it 4-0. It is 4-0 for Serbia as they are on their way to round 2 if they continue to defend for just 2 more minutes. They've already scored more than enough than they need to. They just need to solidify their defense for the last 2 minutes of the game, and then we will announce the winner of the series. This would be their third victory in a row. After being down 3-1 in the series, they have made a 3-game winning in a row to come back. Shot is too high. Ball is over to the team. Serbia with another chance. Denied. Here's a chance for Denmark to score. No, it's not going to happen here. Here's another shot. Backward save. You don't see that often. Shot, scores. Denmark may have scored, but there's only 51 seconds left. Here's another chance for Denmark to score. Scores! 4-2. Serbia's defense has softened up a bit because they are starting to get too excited for round 3. They need to solidify back up if they want to continue. Because the game is not over until that clock hits 0. Chance here. No, denied. 30 seconds to go. Serbia's still up by 2. And now Serbia's going to clear it out. And this might do it. 10 seconds left. Serbia, stand on your feet. You have pulled a comeback. You're going to the 3rd round. And Serbia, for the first time in franchise history, are going to the quarterfinals. And they will play. We will look up the schedule. I will look up the schedule now to see who you guys will play in round 3. Alright, let's see. What's your 3rd round series gonna be? We'll see. There's 2 options for this series, actually. That's if I can find it. First, Serbia came back to beat the Philippines in round 1. Now, they've done that same comeback to Denmark. And now Serbia is off to the 3rd round. And the opponents they will be playing is either Malaysia